everyone, it's Pam here with Tattered Paper and Lace. Welcome back to my channel. I am here today for the third prompt on the Ephemer Ember challenge that Louisa Heinzel and 49 Dragonflies is hosting. And I'm on the third day, and this is December the 6th, 2023. And this prompt this week is selfie in a bubble. So my take on this is going to be a little different. I'm starting first with a 3-inch CD case. Most of these CD cases that you get, this is made just like the bigger ones, and they are 5 inches. But this is 3 inches, and the opening is 2 1/4. So I'm going to be using that. And what I am going to do is I have photos of other people. This is their selfies, and I'm going to use these photos. But what I did was print them on acetate. Just the kind that you can print on. And I've already cut one out. It was right here. And this is how it looks. So it is on acetate, and when I lay it on the paper, I will be gluing it to the paper. That looks a little like a bubble. It is see-through, so you see what's in the background, which you would see what's in the background of a bubble. I'm using the CD case as a little bit of a frame because I don't think that I could get a frame any other way. So I've got acetate on top of the bubble, because this is, and you don't have to do it, I don't have to do it, this is a 3-inch circle, and the hole is only 2 1/4. So I don't think I have to do it in a perfect circle. I'll do it as much as a circle I can. I tried using my 3-inch circle punch. On the other picture, it does not want to punch through very well. So that's why I have this area right here. It did not want to punch. So I am going to not use my punch. But what I am going to do, I've already inked with a little bit of blue around there. And I'm going to take my ink dauber for frayed burlap. And I'm going to ink this a little bit because I'm wanting it to be somewhat like the background I'm going to use here. But I had done a little bit of blue thinking that it might work, and it doesn't do enough. And maybe a darker one would do better. And I do have a darker one, so I may try that just to edge it so that it looks maybe a little bit more like a bubble. I was just going to put the pictures down and do draw around it with a blue pen or something to make it look like a bubble, but I can't get that cut out in a nice enough circle because I can't cut circles. So I'm not doing it that way. I'm going to do it this way. This goes like this. And we're going to position that so that, now this one has got a lot of dark background, so you don't really see so much past the background. But you do see it a little bit, and I'm just going to overlap this. See, I could but see, this is, it would be neat if I could, I guess bubbles could be irregular, but I already have her in there. What to do? Then I thought I would try using this little guy, and this little baby, and cut them out, but I think they're going to be, well, they may not be too big, because selfies sometimes you get too close because you can't help but get too close because your arm might not be long enough. And then it would be a close-up selfie. So I'm going to cut this out. And then I'm going to see if I can't make that work. And then I'll go from there. I can use that acetate for something else. So let me see if I can cut this using this 3-inch circle, if I can cut it a little bit better. I'm not even in frame, sorry. I'm really bad about that. So let's see if I can go around this well enough. I was just going to use, you know, the picture, the actual picture, so I actually cut this picture, and the other one I actually cut it. Oh, there it is. I actually cut it into a circle because I was just going to use the picture, and then the idea hit me to use acetate, and I had some that I could print on, and that would then be my bubble. So I kind of like that. I've already glued this down, but I wonder if I could get that off. If I could take that off and not have her. Well, I guess I could leave her and do these two people in bubbles, these two pictures in the bubble like that. Let's make this one a little bit more rounded if I can. Again, I'm out of frame here. Yeah, I can do this a little bit more rounded right in here. Like that. And I'll leave her like that, and we'll do these others like this. So we'll have two kinds of bubbles. We have a bubble with a frame, and we have a bubble without a frame, because this is going to be that's a close, really close selfie, isn't it? But that's still okay. I still don't mind it. I don't mind it. Since I've already, what do you think I should do? Should I just leave them and draw around them with a blue marker? Or what should I do? Or should I do them in the frame? I kind of like them in the frame better, I think. I think you kind of need that definition. So I'm going to put it in the frame. So we're going to do this one next. I am just using art glitter glue to glue this down. I do not know whether that is going to stay or not. I have not, you know, I use art glitter glue for 99% of the stuff that I do. I don't know if it's going to hold this or not, because it's acetate against acetate. We'll find out. If it comes up, I'll do something different. But I don't want to ruin my piece of paper here, so I'm going to do it on top of this, just in case there's seepage or something. And I'm just going to stick it right in here. And I will be able to move it around just a little bit, because it'll take a little time for that to dry enough. And I may have to trim around that a little bit more. Yep, I'm going to have to do that. And that's okay. We can do that. Well, I could just leave it like that. That kind of gives you the definition of the bubble also. Okay, so I'm going to do one more, and what I have to do is I have to do it. This I can do very easily here, like this, but my punch does not want to punch through that acetate. So I then need to put a card under it so that it will punch like it's supposed to. And then even then it's kind of hard, but it will punch better if I do it like this. And so let's do that. I'll put it down here. And that will punch right through there, just like that. And I have my circle, and this is just and so now I have all these circles that I won't really need. Okay, so now let's do this picture. I want to do the blue ink. Wait, not this picture. Not that picture. This picture. I want to do the blue ink around. And I could, because this is, I could turn it backwards. Because it has a little bit of a rough surface. I'm going to just do it this way. I'm going to do it the same way. So do it this way. I think that looks okay. It might not hold. Might not hold. I could have done it with double-sided tape. That would hold it. Let's see. This one's been sitting here for a little while. Let's see if it's holding. Oh, yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. I think it'll hold. Just got to give it a minute. I like the acetate on top because that gives it a little bit of a wrinkle, which kind of makes it look a little more like a bubble. But I am inking this, and I'm going to ink this again. I'm going to ink this with the blue first, because I do like the little bit of blue that's in that, and I'm using Stampin' Up! Soft Sky for the inking, and I am just going to go around it a little bit like this with my little dauber, my little finger dauber. Those are neat. I like those. And colored a little bit with the blue because, you know, I want it to look I don't know, you think of bubbles being blue, and I want it to kind of be that. And then I'll do this other picture in there after I do it, ink it with the, and I'm inking it with the frayed burlap as well, because I want it to blend in with the background a little better. So I'm just going to do some frayed burlap on this. And that will let that blend into the background just a bit more. And then put my picture on top of that. And then my picture under that. And I'll do the the glue. I guess I'll do it on this. It looks like it's going to hold. So you also, when I punch it with my punch, it has a little bit of the window still there. I'll have to cut that out. Let me do this on the book page here. And let's get that down. Just like that. And then to trim off where the window of the CD case is. Okay, I'm kind of liking that. Okay, and then that's my bubbles. I'm going to glue these down. And that's my selfie in a bubble. And I've got a little bit of overhang here of the the CD window acetate. And so I will overlap that, and I'll not overlap that one. And these will look like bubbles. I hope they look like bubbles. I think they kind of look like bubbles, but I'm gonna do something else too that will help them look like bubbles. And I can't glue around the inside of the picture because I don't want the glue to come through the acetate, to show on the acetate. So, and I'm gonna not put them straight up and down because bubbles float, and they wouldn't be straight up and down necessarily. They might, but not necessarily. Probably not. Got a little bit more of the window acetate showing right there that I don't want. And let's put this down. Just a little glue around the edge is all I'm doing. Let's overlap that just a smidgen. Don't want to be over the hole here. And I meant to turn her like this. I love this picture right here. And I'm going to do her like that. And then I'm just going to do him down here. Or them. This is two people in this one. I chose this one because, you know, when you take a selfie, most of the time, you're mostly too close to the camera. And so I kind of wanted it to have that. And that's what I like, that she's closer to, because you're really kind of close to the camera when you do a selfie. Not, you know, unless you have a selfie stick. Now we have a selfie stick that we take with us sometimes. It's kind of, and it's a little one, so you can, it's kind of portable, but kind of not. So, okay, so let's roll across this and make sure we got it sticking down well. And I'm doing this on the other side of the page from my yesterday's, which the video, I'm having trouble getting the video posted, so it's not posted yet. Because it seems it took more time than it should for it to post. Now, I have this stamp here. That is, if you can see that, it is just kind of wonky circles, and I don't have a bubble stamp or anything. So I am going to see how this does. And I'm going to stamp some other bubbles. And I might need to do it with something that's darker. Oh, I kind of like that. That's kind of not bad. And I'm just going to make a few more bubbles. If I can, I don't know if you can see them well enough. Let's stamp on my background here. Okay, that's not too bad. I don't mind it. That kind of looks like bubbles too, I think. So, I think we'll call that done. So this is my selfie in a bubble prompt. And I've got my blue extra bubbles floating around. I like it. I think that turned out pretty cute. So, that is my Ephemer Ember Prompt 3 selfie in a bubble. So I didn't want to do a selfie of me, so I did selfie of other people. That's my video for today. I appreciate you coming along. I'm going to try to get this one uploaded as well. Like I said, I'm having trouble getting them uploaded, but I hope you'll watch. Thank you for subscribing. Those of you who have subscribed, welcome, and those who have been with me a while, you also are welcome to come again. And I appreciate all of my subscribers, because without my subscribers I would be nothing. So thank you for coming. I do want to let you know that my Vagabond Style has done it's doing interviews with other crafters, and she interviewed me, and the interview that I did with her is posted already. And there's two others. Nellie and Ruth Designs, Barbie there did an interview, as well as Biddy Penny. So if you want to if you're interested to see what other crafters are talking about, then go to my Vagabond Style. Whoops, I pulled the cord on my phone. Go to my Vagabond Style, and you can watch those interviews. I believe it's called Flippin' Out with Friends. So that's my project for today. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.